we wanted to.
In F1 2019, you'll be invited to start your career by selecting a Formula 2 team. Driving for this team, you'll experience some key moments of a Formula 2 season, a thrill-packed racing championship in its own right, and the springboard to Formula 1. At the end of this feeder series, your choice of driver academy and your performance in F2 will determine the terms of the contracts offered by the teams as you embark upon your career in Formula 1 and begin to write your own chapter of motorsport history.
Yeah, John, don't worry. Okay, so I'm not too familiar with the F2 teams. The only team that I recognize is Carlin because they have an IndyCar team. But other than that, I really don't care. So we're just going to go Carlin. And now the Driver Academy, we can choose either to go to the Mercedes Driver Academy, where the normal line of things going is Williams Racing to Racing Point to Mercedes, or we could go to Ferrari, where the natural progression would be Alfa Romeo, Haas, and then Ferrari, or we could go to Red Bull, where it would be Toro Rosso, Red Bull, or Renault and McLaren, which don't have any other feeder teams. So we're going to select Ferrari because I do want to get to Haas eventually. And we were basically kind of on the Mercedes train last year for 2018 if I kept that going. So we're going to go here. Alright. 81 is what we're going to go with. Does anybody else think that I should just go back to 80? Because we saw what 83 did to us. So, what do you guys think in the chat? We saw what 83 did to us. So, should we go all the way back to 80? Or should we go to 81? What do you guys think in the chat? If any of you have an opinion. Unfortunately, I don't have a roll, James. But alright, 81 it is the consensus. We're going to do full qualifying. Let's see. So, flashbacks, yes. Park for May. What time Park for May? Well, no. Let's try to be as realistic as we can because we're sure not doing a lot of other realistic things. That's good. Manual. Let's give me extended there. Assist will be what we have it on. Alright, here we go again. Third event at Formula 2 Championship, mechanical issue prevented Aaron Fitz, presented him with the choice. Cede the position to the teammate. Yeah, they don't really give you enough time to read that, but...
Carlin's new driver really commanding the race here. Devon Butler still ruthlessly giving chase. These two have been really scrapping it out for the early wins in the championship. And something's wrong. Butler sees his chance. Some kind of mechanical failure. Picking up speed again. It's unclear what the issue was. Can they still finish this race?
Looks like an issue with the turbo. You've lost some speed at the top end, but you're very close to the finish. You can still compete and get some points here. Don't give up. Just do the best you can. We're all behind you.
Alright. Yeah, John, I want to try it. Mainly because it's more of a simulation aspect.
Your teammate is approaching and wants to get past. Repeat, Lucas wants to pass you.
Alright, so we need to let the teammate get past. So we'll let him do that there, and then we need to just try to protect this position.
That's great. Lucas can push on now. Lucas wants me to pass on his thanks. I know it's frustrating, but you made the right call for the team. Now we're all with you. Just bring it home as best you can.
Did the phone ring again? I didn't hear it. Sometimes I don't always hear it. I really need to move that thing, but... Okay, so somebody must have caught it. Or they hung up on us, which is very possible as well. Oh, these cars are so much heavier. They're so much heavier. It's like a NASCAR out here. Alright, so those of you who are watching this after the fact, either on Twitch or on YouTube, this is the second attempt of me doing all of this. We got through all of the F2 stuff and our first race at Australia before we realized the difficulty is probably a little too steep for me. So we are now doing this again, only on a slightly easier difficulty. We were on 83 and now we're going to 81. We're going to see if that makes a difference. If it doesn't, then I'll just do this a third time. And maybe a fourth time, because you can't change the settings, at least from what I understand. You can't change the settings in the middle of your career. That is possible, James. This game could be harder because I did 80 difficulty on F1 2018 career mode, and I mean, we were pretty darn good. We were in a Force India and we won a race. We won multiple races actually, the Force India team. So I don't know. Who knows if this is just a harder game in general, then I'll do this whole section over again. It doesn't bother me too much to do this over again. It's mainly the race at Australia that is annoying to have to do again, but we'll see. So how are you two doing today, James, John? I know I asked James at the very start of the stream, but that was like 3 hours ago, so his mood might have changed. I don't know. Watching me play this game for 3 hours can have that effect on people. Watching me do anything for 3 hours can have interesting side effects.
This is your final lap of the race.
I should just go to F1 and be the worst team and win everything. No. I want this to be realistic. I just don't want this to be impossible. Assistant football leader. Alright, cool. Got some recording done. I'm trying to look over while not wrecking, which is a challenge, so I'm just going to wait until the end of this lap to read the rest of that. Or you could always give me bits and have the lady read it out for us. Oh yeah, I never checked. Do I have quality options? I never checked. Probably something I should have checked, realistically.
Lol, I'm good. I got some recording done, had a nice lunch. Chilling now because the neighbor is mowing, so I can't record more right now.
Thank you, John. Wow, wasn't expecting that many bits. I was expecting you to do the minimum of 5. Alright, but we're going to finish here in 6th.
Well done, good finish. You stepped up and achieved what we asked. Good job.
Here they are then, coming into Parc Ferme. What an excellent win for the Dams team. Davide, what do you think made the difference here?
I think what won them the race was their ability to adapt. At every point, they delivered what was needed. They were calm and steady when they needed to be, but they were ruthless and aggressive when it was demanded of them. There wasn't anything out there that they weren't prepared to handle. Let's see if they can keep it up this season.
And I can see our drivers making their way out now. It's been a sublime team performance, and it's the culmination of a lot of hard work. Dams are your winners today. After this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It's a good result for Devon Butler, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
My driver of the day was Alessio Lorandi. He did a cracking job moving through the field, just showing why he's so highly rated in the paddock.
On to the teams then. Dams move to the top of the table. Goodbye for now then, but we really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Alright, so, yeah, it's interesting. Butler's actually racing on a different team this time. He was on ART last time. These people are so un-American. You're right. Are there any other Americans? No, the only other American in F2 was Santino Ferrucci, but he got dumped for good reason. But, let's move on.
There you are. That was an exciting race. It definitely got people talking about you, which means I was able to secure a quick interview.
Okay, we're all set over here.
Just a minute. Remember, anything you say to the press can go very, very public. So be relaxed, but also be conscious of what you're saying and how it might come across to other people, okay? I think we're ready.
Great. So Emma keeps telling me you're the one to watch this season. If that's true, you'll be doing plenty of these. Just remember, be yourself. And the more you can give me, the better this will go. Right, stand here. Turn a little this way for me. Perfect. Ready? An exciting race today. Let's get your perspective. So you and Lucas are new to the team. How are you settling in? Okay, so how did you feel about being ordered to give up the position to Lucas? Great. Well, that's everything.
Alright, that was pretty straightforward. Which one, the agent or the interviewer lady?
Hey, look, I know that wasn't easy letting me pass, but it was the right choice. It was good driving.
Yeah, that's how I describe it, mate. Just good, not great. 1 in 6. 1 in 6 makes the League 2 F1. The other 5 are still watching their less talented teammates collect all their points. Shame, really. A lot of great drivers never get their chance because they do it all for the team.
Those teams got us here.
Yeah, but it's the drivers that take the risk. We should get the rewards. You ever won a race in F1? That's how winners think.
And remind me, how many F1 races have you won?
You watch this space. At the end of this championship, I'll be the one lifting the trophy, and I won't use my teammates to nick the podium.
Okay, I'm out. You believe what you want, Devon, but it's still early days.
He's either very clever, or you're just a pushover. You really think if the situation was reversed, he'd do the same for you? You want to start looking out for yourself. No one else will.
I hate that guy. Yeah, they give us absolutely no time to read that scenario.
Look at them go! Devon Butler locked in wheel-to-wheel racing with his championship rival, desperate to shut them down and stop them getting past. And there's contact! Butler simply left them nowhere to go. There was just no way for them to have avoided that. And look, there's significant damage. Not sure if that was down to recklessness or sheer aggression, but I'm sure the stewards are going to have something to say very shortly.
Don't give up. You're still in this race.
Alright. So this is the challenge that we failed last time. So let's try to be better this time. We were very close.
Okay, the stewards have awarded Devon a penalty. Push on. You can still catch him. You
All
can
right.
still beat him.
Penalty for Devon. Excellent. This is one of my favorite tracks in F1, so realistically I should be able to have a good time
Devon is in
here.
the pits. Devon in the pits.
And let's see if this difficulty adjustment has any bearing on this. Because I remember it took us like 2 laps in order to get Gunther. So if we can do this within a relatively short period of
Devon's
time.
currently in 6th place. P6.
Oh yeah, this is the one where the crew chief is literally going to tell us every 10 seconds where he is. Yeah, James nailed it. Alright, let's just be smooth and calm here. I was hoping I could have gotten DRS there, but not quite.
The
We'll
gap
get it
to the
here.
car behind is 4.6 seconds. Devon's P7 at the moment.
Yeah, he's 4 positions ahead. Here at ATF Gaming, math is not that important. But I feel like I got past him a lot faster this time. Well, that's good. Actually, math is really important. And the fact that I was once a 5th grade math teacher really makes that statement kind of sad.
Devon is 3 places ahead of you right now.
Oh, here we go with the 3 places ahead of me now. Fastest lap of the day, though, so we're clearly fast. Alright, now I gotta get past this guy who I still don't know how to pronounce his name. Giotto.
Devon's P7 at the moment.
Yep, thank you for the quarterly lap notification. Alright, if we can get past this guy soon, then I think we'll be in good shape. I think we're already ahead of schedule compared to last time. And we got DRS, excellent.
Devon's P7 at the moment.
Yep, there's the notification. A little late on the trigger for DRS, but I should have an advantage going in here. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Kind of put me in a bad position, but made it work. So now we just got 2 more people to pass, and we got 2.5 laps
Devon
to
is
do
a
it.
couple of places up on you.
Shocking! Thank you for that information. Not in the DRS zone yet, so that's unfortunate.
Devon's P7 at the moment.
Really fascinating. So fascinating. Oh, come on. How do I not have DRS right here? Dang it.
Devon's P7 at the moment.
Oh my god. Shut up, Jeff. Oh, guess that doesn't work anymore.
This is your final lap of the race.
You know what? This is pretty similar positioning to what we had last time. So let's hope I can take advantage of it better this time.
Butler is ahead of you.
This is a pretty big gap, not gonna lie. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this or not. We're out of DRS zones again. This is almost identical to where we were last time. And when I finished, what, like 3 tenths behind him? Meanwhile, Alexander Albon wins the race. Okay.
Devon is next. Be careful if you go for the overtake.
Yeah. Riveting information. And we only got 1 more corner to do it. Nope. Okay. We lose. Again.
Well done. Good finish. You stepped up and achieved what we asked. Good job.
It's been coming for a while, this one. What an excellent win for Dams. So, Davide, what did you make of that?
Well, it was a bit of a roller coaster, I think. Absolutely congratulations are in order here. That was a spectacular race and a fantastic drive from our winner. I think, though, that after the race, there's going to be a lot of eyes on Devon Butler regarding that collision. He's been very lucky today, in more than one way. Lucky to have walked away, lucky to have only received a penalty. It's a shame his rivals wasn't equally lucky today.
Dams, another team with a huge amount of history based right in the heart of motorsport near Le Mans in France, have once again shown their formidable abilities out on the track with yet another win today. And now, let's take a look at the driver's standings. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
Okay, I don't care. They never say anything interesting about us.
Bad luck out there today. Let's talk about it. It seems to me that collision with Devon clearly cost you a lot of time. So did you ever think you'd get the place back from Devon? I've seen that you and Lucas have been picking up a lot of points recently. What do you think of your champion?
I'm just cutting her off
Great.
at this
Well,
point.
that's everything.
Hey, Devon. Devon, stop.
Not now, I'm busy.
Hey, what are you doing out there? Seriously.
I'm gonna celebrate my excellent drive.
We saw what you did. It was reckless. You should have been black flagged.
Yeah, and I wasn't because it was my line. You were in my space. You shouldn't have been. Next time, stay out of my way.
No, someone could have been hurt.
And that didn't happen, so what's your problem?
My problem is that your actions out there are too dangerous.
Listen, contact happens, okay? I took my penalty, but I kept it focused, kept it smooth, and came out on top. That's racing. I want to profit to you every time I make a tough move. You want to play race director? Then quit driving and take the job. Until then, I don't owe you anything.
Devon, you don't get it. It's not me you should be apologizing to.
Look, you grab your space on the track, and then it's all or nothing. That's just how it goes. And anyway, you still couldn't beat me, even with my penalty. So no hard feelings, okay? Not from my end anyway. Chin up.
I really don't like that guy. And again, they give you 5 seconds to read that, so.
So here we are in Abu Dhabi. Each and every event in the Formula 2 calendar has led us here to this, the final event of the championship, and one that promises to be a spectacle every bit as exciting as we might have hoped. Yas Island Circuit is a 3.4-mile racetrack built on the man-made Yas Island. In addition to the 21 corners, it features 2 very long straights. Now, these will be the driver's main overtaking chances today into turn 8 and turn 11. Joining me for one last time here this year is Davide Valsecchi. Davide, I'm glad you're here because I think I'm going to need help processing all this. Surely, this is as exciting as it gets.
Yeah, you're right, Alex. It's the perfect finale. 2 drivers, rivals of season, now going into the final race tied on points. Both way out in front at the top of the standings. Meaning whichever of these 2 drivers cross the line first will be crowned the champion. I can't wait.
Okay, this is it. Last race of the season. All you have to do is finish in the points ahead of Devon, and the next time we see each other, you'll be the F2 World Champion. No pressure then. Good luck.
I believe he has the tiebreaker, John. Alright, not a good start there at all.
Devon's in P4 at the moment.
The race just started and they already told me where Devon is. Great. Alright, so last time I did this, I wrecked everybody. I wrecked Devon, I wrecked all of the leaders. I'm going to attempt to not do that this time. I mean, they clearly don't have the same care.
Devon's currently in P5.
Really? Really? Fascinating. Sorry, Albon, you were very much in the way. Alright, this is our teammate here. He should be nice to us. I'm going to try not to wreck him if I can help it. Okay, that was a very impressive braking zone there, apparently.
Alright, well done off the line. We're in a good position. Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
Alright, I'm over here now, though. Okay. Yeah, okay. I really don't like this track at all. Just putting that out there. I know me and Mr. McBlam were arguing about this earlier, but I really don't like this track. So I didn't wreck him this time, but we are in a similar position where I'm 4th, and we have the leaders fighting it out here. So, stage 1 of the 2-part wreck fest did not happen.
In 6th place, P6.
I'm even leading the man, and they're telling me where he is. Oh, God. Okay. That was a little bit bumpier than I was previously anticipating. You were just attacked by children trying to steal your dog. Really, James? Good. Oh boy, save it, Aaron, save it. Okay, saved it. They're just really early on the braking zone, like so unbelievably early.
So we've been looking at the damage, and we think you should be okay to continue. It'll cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race.
Doesn't matter, as long as I can go over here, yeah. As long as I can go over here.
Devon's currently in 6th place, P6.
As long as Devon is still behind us, it doesn't really matter, does it? Well, fight back, James. Come on. Exactly. Alright. Now the question is, can I get back up here and possibly win this race? Is the question that I have.
Devon's currently in 6th place, P6.
Really? Fascinating. Couldn't care less. Oh, I have DRS. I was not expecting to have DRS there. Well, they're battling for the lead here. Gotta be ready to take advantage in this corner that they apparently break way too early for. I'll go DRS again here. He's protecting the bottom, so I'll have to go high and then low! Well...
Devon's currently in 6th place, P6.
That's what you have to say about that, Mr. Crew Chief. I was expecting to get a penalty there, for sure. Or at least have to give back the positions. But it was either that or wreck him, so I don't know what they want from me. But I just love how the crew chief nonchalantly just ignored that and just said Devon is in P6. He is really, really focused on that. He didn't even see what just happened. These two are probably incredibly concerned about what just happened as well.
Keep this up.
Oh no, here we go again. Okay. He's a fine dancer and likes strawberries. You know, wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh man. I'll be glad to get this over and possibly have a slightly easier time in F1. Would be nice. Would be nice. But I've been streaming for 3 hours and 20 minutes, and probably at least another 15 minutes, so John, if you were going to ask me at all today if I wanted to do anything tonight, the answer is now officially no. Just putting that out there.
Tire condition seems A-OK to us on the wall here. Let us know if you feel them going off too much.
You know, I appreciate them talking about something else. I still don't care about what they're saying, but they're talking about something else, so I appreciate that. Yeah, thanks, John. I'm over here now. You know, I kept blaming them for braking too early. I probably should brake earlier in that corner. But I'm braking right when they tell me to. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, last time I just wrecked them. I really had no clue on whether they were actually competitive or how competitive I was. Last time I just wrecked the crap out of them. So, it doesn't surprise me at all. Because then there's this stupid corner. Yeah, I might not win this race because I feel the tires starting to go. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I got back on track, didn't really gain an advantage, so realistically, probably good. Alright, last lap of the race. The tires are really going out on me, but we got Russell right here. It's just us two, though, it looks like. Okay, yep, that car just decided not to turn there. Yeah, tires are very bad. I appreciate that I can actually feel tire wear, because really in previous games I have not felt it at all. I know it's that simulation carcass and wear thing, but it really isn't. Oh yeah, this is the corner I said I was going to brake more for, isn't it? Okay. So, that is not how you would take that. Of course, he passes me and then has DRS because he passed the detection zone already. Yeah, you're in the middle of a really tight chicane and you just feel like throwing your hand up in the air is the most important thing to do right there. Okay, we only got one really bad corner for us, and it's this one, which I'm going to take extremely cautiously. You good there, James? Alright, well, somehow I think we're going to win this race. And the championship.
Well done, good finish. You stepped up and achieved what we asked. Good job.
It's been my privilege over the years to witness a number of great sporting events, and here's another to add to that prestigious list. It's the ultimate dream for any racing driver. We have a new Formula 2 World Champion. So another fantastic victory for Carlin today. Talk to me, Davide. Was it everything you hoped for?
Everything and more. He had it all. The rival, the tension, the excitement. These two drivers have been locked in fierce competition all season. And to see it comes down to head-to-head battle for the line like this, well, this kind of things doesn't happen very often. Devon put in a good performance throughout the championship, but today the accolade goes to his rival and the new Formula 2 champion.
That result also seals the Formula 2 World Championship title. Congratulations to our winner after an incredible season. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
It's a difficult one, but I got to go for the Carlin driver. Look at where they finished compared to where they started. It's not easy to cut through the field like that in Formula 2, so it was a great effort.
So then, Carlin have done it. This result seals their victory, and they are team champions at last. There was also a strong showing from the Russian time team today as they make their way up the standings. And after all that excitement, I think it's time for a lie down. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you when Formula 2 returns.
It's definitely time for a
First
lie
of all,
down. Definitely.
Congratulations, you must be thrilled.
Oh yeah, great.
Wow, you're the driver's champion. How does...
Yep, thanking the team. I'm just gonna go with the team
So
aspect
that was
here.
a thrilling end to the season. How was the race for you?
Never had any doubt.
Wow, we've been hearing rumours of a possible future for you in Formula 1. Care to comment?
Don't like to speculate. I'll take a call.
Appreciate your time.
All right. It really is time for a lie down.
Congratulations, mate. F2 champion.
And there goes the frame rate again.
Enjoy it, because it's the last time it will ever happen.
Devon, it's okay to be upset. You came very close.
Yeah, we know things would have turned out very differently if I didn't get slapped with that ridiculous penalty.
What is it with you and complaining?
Look, somehow you managed to do a lot of things right today. That's great. You needed the win, I didn't. For me, this was always just a stepping stone to F1. Oh, you two, you got your work cut out for you now that I'm gone. See, you're gonna have to prove to everyone it was more than just luck that got you here.
Sure. Winning one race is luck. Winning the championship is talent.
Really? Next time you use that incredible talent to ram into someone and steal all their points, remember they won't be as forgiving as I am. Well, this has been a lot of fun. I gotta run. Yeah, things to sign, important paperwork and all that. I'm sure you understand. Ciao!
So, with this big win, you're going to be getting a lot of interest. All I can say is choose wisely, or else you might end up with someone like Devon as your teammate. Come on, let's go celebrate.
So, it doesn't lag on my screen. It only lags on OBS. So I think it's just, for some reason, that those cutscenes are just so intensive on the computer. For some reason. I really can't explain it.
Ah, welcome. Come on in.
Let's see how this cutscene goes.
Take a seat. It's Time we had the big conversation about your next move. Your performance at the F2 Championships last year got you a lot of attention from the Formula One teams. Some of it more positive than others. I'm not so concerned with who does or doesn't like you. You'll have plenty of time to win the doubters over. But I am concerned with our choices. They're narrowing as we haven't shown commitment to anyone. Now, as your agent, my advice is to make your decision now. We can worry about comfort and finer points further down the line. I need you to review these. You've earned every single one of these proposals. So take your time, have a read through, and don't get too hung up on specifics. Let's get you a Formula One seat.
Alright, so as part of the Ferrari Driver Academy, we realistically should only go for one of the Ferrari teams, because they clearly have a higher value for us. Now, the highest value for us is to go to Alfa Romeo Racing, obviously. But as an American driver, and the only American that's going to be in the field, I think it's imperative for us to take the reins at Haas F1. James. Take the reins in Haas F1 and take it to new levels. To new levels. So we're going to sign here. Wow, this contract's actually worse than last time. Only because the race bonus is lower. So let's accept the contract.
Excellent choice. From my conversations with them, they're going to be very excited to pursue this opportunity with you. I'll let them know our intentions immediately. I'll have to clean up some final details with them, but that's what you pay me for. Other than that...
I don't pay you at all.
You've earned it.
You don't get paid. By me, anyway. Alright, well, I think we finally got through that again. Oh my goodness.
Oh, hey, you're here. I'll catch up with you. Sorry, I'm just on my way out, but your workstation's at the back over there. It should be all set up on the network, but let the guys know if it isn't. From there, you can access all the data you need to help us direct development of the car. Get yourself settled, and then head out to practice when you're ready. I'll catch up with you later, okay?
Welcome to a new team.
Here we are.
Haas are experts in getting great value out of every
interrupting me
investment.
again.
That's why they skipped being backmarkers and jumped straight into the midfield pack in their first season. You are now one of those investments. Make sure they get plenty of value, okay?
Yep, no problem. Alright, Gunther's welcoming us, tutorials, contract summary. So we need to finish and qualify 10th, essentially. Sixth or better. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Oh, and now we got rain forecasted for Australia. Great. Absolutely great. Thank you for telling me that, Jeff. This is great. Absolutely fabulous. But I've been streaming for 3.5 hours now. So I'm going to call it there today. And most likely we'll be back on Thursday for Australia. Yeah. Thursday, probably 3 o'clock-ish. We were a little earlier today because I knew we wanted to get through a lot. And then we had to do it all again. So I'm glad we did that. But, yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. If you are seeing this on the ATFGaming live channel, be sure to hit that red subscribe button. And over on Twitch, be sure to follow ATFGaming19. And I'll see you guys next time for more F1 2019. Bye.